guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is really exciting. I feel like it's long overdue, long awaited, and so much more. So get ready for today's video because we are going to learn how to flirt in Amharic. I know, it's amazing. It's great. How's the acoustics in here? I don't need to do the voice recording because I don't need it, okay? Shout out to the bathroom acoustics, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, have you been here before? Because if you know, you know. I'm really excited for today's video. I got all dolled up for it. I thought it'd be cute and just come here and talk to you guys and teach you guys more so how to flirt in Amharic or Amharic. Let's get it poppin'. I have a list of stuff. It's honestly not that much. I have to think more about this for part 2, so give this video a thumbs up if you already like where the direction is headed and if you want to see more of these videos. Now, without further ado, let's get into the words. If I'm being honest, this video is literally for everybody. It's not just for Ethiopian people or men or women. It is literally for everyone and everything. Basically, if you're a flower, if you're a living plant, this video applies to you, okay? Not really, but you know what I mean. Basically, anyone can use the advice in this video, and also just be respectful whenever you are trying to flirt with anyone because you don't want to step on anyone's toes, if you know what I mean. I want to teach you some respectful, very flirty, very cute ways to get somebody's attention in Amharic. Just a note to self and a pro tip, Amharic has conjugations and everything usually has pronouns, so like what I'm about to tell you is meant to cater towards a woman, so this is what you say to a woman, but then we have a different conjugation for how you're supposed to say things to men. Just like it's the same word, it's the same pattern, it's the same meaning, but the conjugation is just different because we do have gender in terms of items and in terms of words, so like everything has a gender, kind of like French or Spanish or most languages other than English, literally. Okay, so let's get into the first word. The first word is Septembery. So if you are a dude or a girl, if you're trying to flirt with somebody who's specifically a girl, so this is for a woman, this is what you would say to your girl, okay? To somebody who you are feeling the vibes with, you know what I mean? You're like, you cute. So this is what you would say to that person, okay? You'd go, Septembery. Septembery. So that basically means you are like, look at how beautiful you are. Like, look at that. Like, wow, you're beautiful. Like, that's basically what it means. So many different pronunciations and conjugations and meanings. But honestly, it is the most simple one-word compliment that you could give to a woman, and it's just so perfect because it's like very respectful still, but also you're like, like Septembery, like look at how pretty you are, you know? If any of my Abasha folks watching this have any corrections to make to my direct translation, please feel free to comment down below what the word translates to word in English, because sometimes a girl needs help with that, okay? Like I know what it means in Amharic, and I know like the ballpark of what it means in English, but sometimes the exact wording, it's just some of the words don't even exist in English, you know what I mean? So just work with me, and if you know what it means, hit that comment section and let me know what you think. The next word is the same thing, only catered to men though. So if you're a man or a woman and you're finding this man beautiful, gorgeous, attractive, you want to get his attention, am I right? This is how you go about it. You'd be like, September. And it's so cheeky. It's like a cheeky way. That's a perfect way to describe it. It's such a cheeky, like goofy way of being like, ooh, you cute. Like, you're so cute. Like, how are you this cute? Kind of energy, you know? And so if I was into someone that I thought was super cute, felt the vibes immediately, I'd be like, wow, September? You know what I mean? September. And I don't even know if like you can actually say that straight up, like, because it's usually like something you say to a woman. I wouldn't suggest like the first thing you say to a man is that. Depending on how comfortable men are with their sexuality, they might like retaliate and be like, what are you trying to say? You know what I mean? But the reality is, it's just a compliment. It's a cute way to flirt. And if you like a dude, hey, go ahead and say September. So the next word that I have for you guys is pretty much saying like, you're so snatched. That's what it means, okay? So get ready for it. But I'm konjonesh. Konjo is like, wow, like, I always say yene konjo to my friends. I'm like, yene konjo. Like, when I think of the word konjo directly translated in English, I feel like snatch is the perfect word because it applies in all ways. Like, yene konjo. Like, you're just so put together, so clean. So, you know what I mean? All these things and all these adjectives describe snatch. So how I would translate it is Snatch, okay? So if you think someone is really snatched, gorgeous, if you think their figure, anything about them is amazing, you go ahead and you say, "Betam konjo nesh." And that's usually what you'd say to a woman. You can tell in the conjugation because at the end, the nesh means it's for a woman. Because usually when you say stuff like that to a man, you'd be like, "Konjo ne." And so like, kind of think about it like the SH is a woman, the H is a male. So it's pretty similar to like English, or it's a good trick, I guess, to keeping track with the English conjugations, but that's that. So another thing to say to a really gorgeous woman that you just think is amazing, aura is on point, beauty is on point, height is on point, you feel me? This is what you say. And that just means you're so pretty. Like that is the most forward flirting that you can get, because everything like before is like, oh, you're beautiful, like, wow, like you're nice and snatch. No, this is like, you are gorgeous. Like you are beautiful. You know what I mean? Like it can dual as like a translation to pretty as well. Because like pretty, beautiful, kind of similar, you know? All these adjectives describe basically like a beautiful woman, like a gorgeous, outstanding, you know, person, and specifically in this case, woman. So you would say, but like, wow. And usually when you say certain things in Amharic, like it's not even about the words you're saying, it's about like the phonetics and like how your tongue is like, what's the word? Like, I don't know, but how your tongue is like influxing. It kind of is all in your mouth. So just like, be smooth with it, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm tamrelish. But I'm tamrelish. Wee, but I'm tamrelish. Mwah. You could always do that. The chef's kisses always gets the woman, okay? I'm just letting you know right now. But you can say, but I'm tamrelish. Wow. You know? So just kind of play to your strengths. If you're someone who doesn't natively speak Amharic, maybe just don't go for all the inflections. It can be difficult. You can just try to say it as close as possible, but try to be really flirty, you know what I mean? Because if you don't have that extra edge, you have to like kind of like make it up with something else. So if you're like American or just like don't speak Amharic at all, even if you're Abasha, you can just be like, but hamralish, or however you're gonna say it. I don't want to say like y'all are koltafa, you know what I mean? When like somebody is just very like broken Amharic. That's not what I'm trying to label y'all as, because y'all could probably do a lot better than what I just made y'all think you could do. But I'm just letting you know right now, it's not a big deal if you kind of just like say it a little weird. You know what I mean? It's fine. As long as you make it up with like extra touch, or the extra like, or the extra like elbow in your face. You know what I mean? Just make a little extra. It's like a sandwich. It's like if you take out the tomatoes, personally I don't like tomatoes, so that's a great sandwich for me. But you take out the tomatoes, it's not gonna be like the juicy sandwich that you want. Or you take out the bread, that's a better metaphor. So you take out the bread, right? What is that? It's not a sandwich, it's just a witch. Where's the sand part? You know what I mean? So make sure you like replace the toast with like a wrap, you know what I mean? And just kind of like smooth in with it. Like it may not be a bread, but it's a wrap, so you can still eat it. You feel me? Yes, analogy, metaphor on point. Wow, great day, great day. I'm loving this video already so far. I hope y'all like it too, okay? The next word is, okay, so my uncle is like a pretty well-known musician in Addis Ababa, so if you guys know Dawit Sege, hello. Yes, I am his niece. So I listened to some of his music before this, and some of the words I was just like, this is flirting. So shout out to my Uncle Dawit, because I'm using some of your lingo today, okay? The next phrase is Yene Wayne Ababa Meslesh. So it's a little tricky, okay? It's a little much. It's a couple words. It's not just like one or two. So Yene Wayne Ababa Meslesh. So you look like my red rose. That's what that is. So this is something I would say to a woman. Obviously, I mean, if you want to say it to your mans, go ahead, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. But maybe just save this one for the women. How I would say it personally is Yene Wayne Ababa Meslesh. Yene Wayne Ababa Meslesh. Yene Wayne Ababanesh. You can say it in both ways. You can say you look like a rose, or you can say Yene Wayne Ababa Nesh. And that is just like a really cute compliment. Like, obviously you have to say it in a certain tone, certain demeanor. Like, it's not something that's just gonna come up like, you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're nice, you're snatched. Like, it's not gonna come up like that. But like, if you're at dinner with a girl and you're like, oh my God, like, she is just everything. She's the cream to the crop. Like that's the type of metaphor situation you'd use it in, so you can be like, you're the cream to my crop. You know what I mean, shawty? Like, you're my Wayne Abba. This sounds so cheesy, but honestly, it works like a charm. I've never had a dude say it to me, but if he did, I'd be like, oh my God, you better stop. Yene Wayne Ababa Nesh, or Yene Wayne Ababa Mesleshal. Message. You look like it. Come on, you red rose. No, I'm not trying to make fun of the Ethiopian parents, but I should make a skit video where I make fun of like the Habesha parents, because that is iconic. That hits different. So the next word is, oh, I was like, whoa, what did I say? So the next word is afan min qal indamilish, or min indamilish qal afan. So just switching it up. I would probably say min indamilish qal afan. I feel like that's the one I'd go for, because that literally directly translates to I'm lost for words. That's literally what it translates directly to. But like, the reason I said it the other way was because the first way I said it, afan min qal indamilish, that specifically is exactly word to word, I'm lost for words. But I think it's just like smoother to say like min qal indamilish taftoኛል, or tafabing. You know what I mean? Like, I've lost the words that I was gonna say. All the words that were gonna be given to you are now lost, because your beauty, your complexion, your whatever it is, I forgot. It made me lose thoughts of my words. Okay, that's what that is. So, the next word is obviously pretty simple, something that we all know here. If you've watched my Learn Amharic series, you already know. It's እወድሻለሁ. I love you. That's all it means. I love you. I love you. And then you can say it to your man's like እወድሃለሁ. So it's pretty simple. Like I said, you kind of just translate the SH to an H for males and vice versa. So yeah, እወድሻለሁ, እወድሃለሁ. And you can say it in a very provocative, like እወድሻለሁ, or እወድሃለሁ. I'm dead at myself, like really creating these scenarios for you right now. This is another cheeky way of saying like you're pretty, you're snatched. So you can say ቆንጂየቷ አንቺ ነሽ, or ቆንጂየቷ ነሽ. And that kind of just means like, you're the pretty one. You're the gorgeous one. Like, so that's like in a back and forth battle when your man's is like, or your girl is like, I'm not the pretty one, you're the pretty one, you're the pretty one, you're the pretty. And you can be like, okay, well, ቆንጂየቷ አንቺ ነሽ. Okay, period, end of discussion, next story. The next thing that you can say to a girl or even a dude when their height impresses you, like their physical height. And usually in Ethiopia, like height is very much associated with beauty. That's just like, it's simple as that. So you can say, አቤት ቁመት, አቤት ቁመት ስታምሪ. And that's how you can mix it together. አቤት ቁመት ስታምሪ. Wow. So like, አቤት ቁመት just basically means like, wow, your height. Like, physically, that's what it translates to. But in Ethiopia, like again, like I said, height is seen as such a beautiful trait, a beautiful attribute. And a lot of people kind of like shy away from that in America. They're like, I want to be the small one in the relationship. Hoo-hoo. Next, because in Ethiopia, when you're tall, you the baddest B. Okay, next. What's this attitude I caught in the middle of filming this video? I'm like, and what about it? And what about it? And this is the attitude I catch when I'm like, when somebody's trying to tell me something, I'm like, and what about it? God, I should have been an actress. Somebody hire your girl, please. I'll sign the contract, shoot. The next God is, I said God as in like word. No, the next word, okay? But hey, if you knew what that was, good on you, because that means you on track, baby. The last word I'm gonna end today with, and obviously we still have so many more words to cover, so if you want more of these videos, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to keep up with all these videos and all the other videos that come up. So the last word is ተረከዝሽ ሲያምር. So terekesish is like your beauty, your like the aura almost. Like your aura and your whole body are just beautiful. Like that is the best compliment you could give someone. And I don't know how to say that in English or how to translate that in English, but it basically just means like you are out of this world. Your beauty, your stance, your poise, your grace is amazing. And when you are in love with someone, or when you're on your way to being in love with someone or in love with them, this is what you'd say. You'd say, wow. And it also like, it can also insinuate like everything about you, your curves, your boobs, your butt, whatever. But it's just a great compliment to get at the end of the day, okay? I'll tell you that much. Whenever anyone would say that to me, I'd be like, oh my God, you better stop, I wanna cry. And then I wouldn't cry. But in general, it's just the greatest compliment I feel like I've ever received from a lot of opera shop people. So definitely say that to somebody that you're interested in, or just even someone that you care about. Like, wow, your terkas, gorgeous, out of this world. Next. Like, I'm sweating if you can't tell. But hey, أودشالو أودهالو إننا أمسجنالو سلامتاتشو channel ላይ እና next time, you know, I'll have more videos for you. I wanted to say it all in Amharic, but I was like, wait, my viewers will get confused. So I love you guys so much, which is what I said the first half. I love all of y'all, men, women, all of y'all in between. Love you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.